Hi again, it's me, Cinnamon. I'm a professional in my early 20s, and today I'm budgeting my first paycheck of October. So I'm actually really excited to be filming these videos again. I was just like waiting for my paycheck to hit so that I could film. And yeah, I'm just like really excited that I'm back into the flow of these things and actually looking forward to using my budget. This has been a really great month for me. Um, And yeah, let's just get into catching up on some of my spending to go over why I've been having such a great month. So, for starters, the category where I'm always messing up, where things are always going over, is usually my food category. But as you can see, I've only spent $231 on food, and it is October 11th, and these numbers are current. So, I actually set up, what is it called again? Auto import on ynab, and I don't know what was happening the first time I set it up and why it was like so wonky for me, but right now like I've been using auto import and it is so good. It works so well. I can only import once a day, so it's not super duper live, but for the most part, my numbers are just really, really current, and it's been so helpful in just taking a lot of the stress out of budgeting. And something that's been awesome is that, as you can see with food, I've just been getting food out in person, getting a lot of sweet greens, um, going to the grocery store here and there, but I have not done Uber Eats. Once I actually did Uber Eats once, but I didn't actually end up getting that delivered to my house. Like it was delivered to the wrong address, which is just such divine intervention because I would have fell back on the Uber Eats train, and just having that terrible experience with that driver made me really never want to go back. So the fact that we're 11 days in and I should be at $220 and I'm at 231, I'm super duper happy with. Like, I really am going to be on track with my food spending this month and probably not have to cover anything at all. And that is just really exciting and such a relief for me. So, yeah, that was the main thing I was just like not happy about. That's been going well. Another thing that's been going well is I finally have been feeling comfortable with spending more. So, I've been getting a lot of things that I really needed. Um, upped on some lip gloss. The lip gloss I buy is pretty expensive. It's $16 for the tube. It's the Lano Lips. It's the thing that works the most for me, but I've been like stretching my last one, so I just bit the bullet and bought a new one. I was really happy about that. And I also got a new facial cleansing brush and an eye mask. Just things I've been wanting that I've been like holding back on. So the fact that I was able to get those things and cover them was really exciting for me. And yeah, I've actually been doing a few social activities, but so far so free. So that's nice. And another thing that's going really well is that I still have my discretionary bucket completely funded. So again, more than one third of the way through the month, and I am just really on track, and I couldn't be happier about that. Okay, with that covered, I'm gonna go into maybe reviewing some of my general sinking funds. Again, I've been trying to spend more openly and getting things I need. I got my water flosser, which I think I actually budgeted in this category first, so I have to change that. And I also got a new curtain rod. So some things that I've been wanting that I've been holding back on getting, which is really great. I'm finally feeling more comfortable spending, and I know that I can feel this comfort because I'm really relying on my budget. So I do have a few big expenses coming in the probably after this video. I'm actually going to make a big shopping expense. So I'll use this budgeting session to figure out how I'm going to cover all of that. So let's go first handle my overspending. Yeah, okay. I was really excited to just share how good I've been on my spending. I didn't even talk about my ready to assign. So my ready to assign amount right now is my gross income plus almost like 1,300 in reimbursements I got from work. I went on some work travel, so I got that reimbursed. And because this is my gross income, I have to take out my taxes and other deductions, which I do put in budget. And so that includes my HSA contribution, which I'm on track to max out, my 401k contribution, which I'm also on track to max out, my medical insurance, dental insurance, vision insurance. I'm under 26, so I'm honestly debating like getting rid of these insurances, at least my medical, because yeah, I'm not really like super duper using it. Um, but I don't know. It is almost open enrollment, so I have to make a decision on that. I think I like it because it does let me have the HSA, but I'm like, is it worth it? Probably worth it, right? But it just feels like I'm paying money to have the HSA. I don't know. So yeah, after my insurances, I also have to pay income tax, federal income tax, state income tax, FICA, and my state has disability insurance. So now I should underfund this. Oh, I don't like how that did that because I kind of still want to see those, even though I clicked underfunded, I want to see them because sometimes it overfunds them. So let me actually do it the normal way. Maybe I have to create my own view on this stuff so I can handle it all at once. And let's see. Yeah, we shouldn't have any available here. Cool. So, yep, there we go. And there we go. So, yeah, after tax, I get like about $4,000, and this includes the $1,000 in reimbursement. So, these numbers look right to me. So, I want to get a month ahead for the next month. So, that means I have to go into my specific sinking funds or no, my getting ahead category and fund this. So now I'm a month ahead for the next month, and I also need to do my investments. So I think every month I need to invest this amount to stay on track for my goal. I'm a little under that now, but it is just like helpful for me to put the whole number. So I'll just put this. So I think this is actually overfunded. Let's see. Let me undo that. So it only has this amount to go to be funded. So cool. This is fully funded now, and I still have money left over that I can put in the next part of my goal. So what this means is that I've been able to save 45% of my expected gross income, not 45%, 45% of my expected net income this year. I've been already able to hit that goal, which is great because we are in October. So if I keep everything up, I should be able to hit my 50% goal by the end of the year. And do that here. I think if I'm gonna actually have these numbers be the way I want it to be, I'm trying to see what I would actually need to put in here. So honestly, I break a lot of ynab rules because it's just easier for my brain to think about things this way. Um, like I just want to have a clue about what I'll actually need to end up putting here. So I need to end up putting about $800 in here, and then I know I have to put 766.66 there when time's up. But because I'm filming this video, I'll just have this number in mind, so I'll just not do anything weird and refer back to the video to remember what number I need to put in here. And that's great. If I want, I have some money in my sinking funds that I'm holding here that I might use to hit my 55% stretch goal, but not a priority for now. I think 50 will be okay for this year, depending on how things go, especially if I'm on track for my promotion this year. I think I'll just stick to 50 and keep my expenses the same and just invest everything else I get on top of what I'm making now with my promotion. That would be a really good plan if I stick to it. The issue and the hesitancy in my belief to stick to it is that I added another sinking fund for a car. I haven't added a price here, but honestly, it's probably going to be about $30,000 too. I feel like everything I want is like $30,000. I want to get the surgery, it's going to be $30,000. The car is going to be $30,000. I'm fine putting money into the car, but I really want to have a better understanding of how getting a car is going to change my monthly expenses. I know I won't have a payment, but I also have insurance, charging costs for an electric vehicle, maintenance costs, like which are hard to estimate, especially when you're getting a used car. And, you know, what should my emergency fund for the car be? These are just some things I'll have to think about, and how like often will I have to really refill that emergency fund, because with getting a car, the emergency fund is more of a matter of when rather than if. Um, yeah, which I don't really feel that way about any of my other emergency funds. So that is something that's making me a little bit not happy. This family vacation is going to be happening sooner, so I should start creating a real budget for that. That should be a goal to have like specific numbers here, because I don't have any kind of estimate here yet. And yeah, so that is all for my budgeting, but I did have to go back and change around my sinking funds to make sure I'm on track for expenses that are going to be coming in later this month. So here I am on track with my Apple Care. It's going to come out automatically. Here I do have an upcoming transaction, so I need to put 47.55, and I'll just budget for the next month too. Here, let's take this number. Yeah, let's cover this withholding. I'll just unassign everything at the end there. So this would cover both 2 months of that, my braces payment, and then I should be mostly done. And then here's a category I really wanted to think about. Oh yeah, so the 47 I spent here was for my water flosser. So I want to move that note from here to here, because that is actually medically necessary given that I'll be getting a permanent retainer, and I never remember how to do things here. Cool. So that is medically necessary, so I think it fits better in this category. Hair appointment, I'm not gonna have that shopping spree. $300. My actual shopping spree ended up being more like $360 before tax. So, and I think I'm gonna get a few more things. So I actually want to bump this category up to $600. Room decor, I think $300 is fine. I am gonna hire someone on like TaskRabbit or something to help me change my bed frame. So maybe I'll do $90 here. I don't know how much that will actually end up being. And then everything here can stay the same. So I just want to make sure I already spent some of my room decor, but I added another $300 here. And I don't think I ever budgeted for, let's see, 300, 300. Yeah. Let me see what I had this category filter. 390. But where did the 90 come from before? Did I ever plan for the furniture removal before? Where is this 690? I changed the notes. Um, 300, 300. I don't get where the other 90 came from. Oh, the water flosser that I moved. Okay, that makes sense. Um, cool. So this is just another 300 here to cover my additional shopping that I might do this month. Um, or yeah, no, I need that. So I don't have to do anything here. I will be behind on taxes. I could like fill this up now. Because it might be stressful to think about cash flowing it then. But I also have a few more months of like when I actually pay out. So I might wait. So I don't expect it to be over $1,000. Driver's ad is a wait. Done with this work funding. Random events. Hosting gifts. I'm actually not gonna go to this concert. Um, yeah, just not gonna go to it. Timing's crazy. The album is just okay to me. I only have like one song I'm really excited to listen to, so I'm probably gonna stay home. Ticket, I already bought my ticket. It was pretty close to $300, a little over. I thought I'd be under $300. Um, I think I want to bump my airport Ubers to 120 because I think I'll be taking a few more Ubers than originally planned. So I'll just add $30 here. And I kind of want to just bump this to $900 because I will be staying for quite a bit of time. And so $900 here. Cool. I ended up signing like $911.95 of my sinking funds, and I will cover that with my holding. And so I'm back to, ooh, okay. I don't love that. I don't love this going below 1,000 or 10,000. I don't know. I just got so used to looking at that number. It going below is making me nervous. Let's just put airport Ubers back to 90, and then if I do end up spending more on Ubers, because I'm actually really trying to think of the airport Uber situation. Even if I do this, it's just kind of a lie because it is going to be like more like 120, honestly. So I don't want to like lie to myself. Even 150. I don't know. Every time I like do the numbers, everything ends up being more expensive than planned. 50, 50, 120. Let's just leave it at 120. Um, I could come back on here to make it 860 or 870, and then yeah, just small details, but I just want the numbers to actually be like grounded in the truth. I know the airport Ubers are going to be closer to 120 than 90, so it doesn't make sense. If I want to keep this as a $10,000 buffer, I just should cut back there. I could have also cut back in clothing because I don't think I'm going to spend in a whole extra 300 this month, but yeah, just keeping it open. And I need to see Halloween events. I have like some Halloween events in mind. I think this should be fine for that. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you so much for budgeting with me. Bye, have a nice one.